Hi, this is Rex Teets, and I'm going to speak to you today a little bit about developing or starting a mastermind group. So what is a mastermind group? A mastermind group is a group of people of various professions, if you want, or all the same profession, or all the talking about the same topic, that is there to help one another. So if you think about a mastermind group, what characteristics would you like to have in each individual there? And Napoleon Hill talks about 5 of the characteristics for accountability partners, okay, or he calls it a mastermind alliance. So what is the first one? Loyalty. Loyal to yourself and loyal to the people in the group. Loyalty to yourself definitely has to be there somewhere, and loyalty to the group is all as well. So each person has a chance to speak, and you can time it if you want to, or they're all asking for ideas. Is basically trying to get ideas, what they've accomplished, what they haven't accomplished, what kind of problems they're having, whatever the topic is for the group. Dependability. Dependable that they're going to be there, that they're going to be there on time, that they're going to contribute, they're going to ask questions, they're going to, help each other. They must have an ability that the group shares. In other words, he can't be somebody that's totally out of touch with what the conversation and the accomplishments are trying to be. Have a positive mental attitude. Man, this is a tough one, because it's oftentimes you'll find some person in there that has a negative mental attitude. So what is a negative mental attitude? Well, that's a tough one as well. But basically people that are constantly putting you down, constantly saying, oh, you can't do that, I've done that before, we tried that 10 years ago and it didn't work. All these kind of comments I would call a negative mental attitude, or not a positive mental attitude. And if they feel that the group feels that that person is dragging the unit down, the conversation down, maybe you have to ask them to excuse themselves. Don't put up with it, particularly if you feel people are being pulled down from that conversation. Going the extra mile. So if you set out a task and you say, I'm going to complete this task, and you're not there on schedule, you put the extra mile in it and go for it. And the 6th one is applied faith. What is applied faith? Applied faith basically is that you personally know and apply faith that you will complete the task as you started out, or you make corrections. It's not a straight line between the where you start and the goal. It's an up and down thing. So have applied faith that you will make the proper corrections and do the proper things to bring yourself back on target. Take action in your business. Take action. How often do we stand around and have lofty goals and great ideas, but there's no action? There's a saying like in there somewhere, and I've forgotten it right offhand. Anyhow, I'll come up with it sooner or later. So have some hustle and dream bigger. They're not part of Napoleon Hill's thing, but this is ideas to have some hustle. Don't just lollygag into your project. Dream bigger. How often do we dream bigger, or dream too small? I think there's a little bit of dreaming that has to be realistic, and there's a little bit of dreaming that has to push some, because just dreaming by itself with no action is not really going to get you anywhere. So the other thing that I think we should consider is to have gratitude. Be grateful to the group that is contributing to your faith, your activities. And you ask yourself, what do I want to become? Because this group will help you become that person. We all have to strive for personal growth. What do you want to become? So take those things in mind. Think about how you want to establish a mastermind group. Don't just take my word for it. Go out and look into it yourself. Google it. I Googled it, started a mastermind group. There's all kinds of things on Google and YouTube. I didn't go to YouTube, but there's plenty there to take care of the whole thing. So have a pleasant evening. Talk to you later.